Vincent DeMonte has been following this vote for weeks now and joins us in studio with the results so far today. Vincent?
Thanks, Elena. Well, last night was a huge win for California Democrats, and this Proposition 50 vote would redraw California's congressional lines in favor of Democrats and would counter gerrymandering in the state of Texas. But here, let's take a first couple look here at the statewide results as of now. So as you can see right here, as for the yes vote, we're looking at 64% with around 5.1 million votes with that yes vote. Returning over here to the no, we're at 36%, roughly 2.9 million votes here. We have 75% of the total vote counts here reporting in. NBC News called this race just minutes after polls closed last night. And now taking a look here in good old Golden Empire, Kern County is a fairly red county, and it looks like, there are still a good number of voters who voted yes, with 49,000, 43% again, but a good majority, 57%, 64,000 votes here inside Kern County. The vote counting process will continue throughout tonight and into the following days this week. The Kern County Elections Office has received roughly 100,000 mail-in ballots leading up to Election Day, with many more expected to be counted. Today, in-person polling locations saw around 21,000 ballots cast. That's a turnout of roughly 26%, but that number is expected to increase to around 40 to 50% over the next few days. Registrar of Voters Amy Espinoza shares why the counting process is so important.
The work that this office does is definitely nonpartisan. We always say that, regardless of what you believe when you walk out the door, when we come to work, we're working for all of the voters here in Kern County. I think it's really important to represent all of the voters in Kern County, regardless of how they're going to vote at the end of the day, because we live in a democracy, and that's part of our right to cast our vote and make our voices heard.
The election office has until December 4th to certify the results of the special election. Voters who are interested in watching the counting process or want to check in on the vote tallies can visit the Kern County election website at kernvote.com. But Governor Gavin Newsom is celebrating this win after he campaigned for more than 2 months to pass this proposition. During that time, backers of the measure, including Newsom, brought their message to voters, arguing Prop 50 is necessary to advance this proposed congressional map that could flip as many as 5 Republican-held U.S. House seats to Democratic control. Newsom has long stated Prop 50 is in response to Texas and other red states as they advance maps backed by President Donald Trump to pick up GOP U.S. House seats there. But during Newsom's 11-minute speech last night, he made clear this message is more than just about maps. He's saying it's about taking on the President of the United States.
To send a message to Donald Trump. No crowns, no thrones, no kings. That's what this victory represents. It's a victory for the people of the state of California and the United States of America.
Well, election season isn't quite over yet. The focus now turns to the 2026 midterm elections, which under the new maps, Democrats could pick up 5 more seats in the House of Representatives. Meanwhile, Bakersfield Republican Congressman Vince Fong has issued a statement on the passage of Prop 50. It reads in part, quote, "As a result of Gavin Newsom's campaign of misinformation and lies, millions of Californians will be left without representation in Congress. If Prop 50 has shown us anything, it is that Gavin Newsom is so desperate to be president that he is willing to steamroll the state constitution and rural communities in pursuit of his own personal ambitions." We reached out to David Valdeo's office for a comment on the passing of Prop 50, but have not yet received a response as of news time. In studio, Vincent DeMonte, 17 News.
All right, thanks so much, Vincent. Well,